Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of FruitFul Talks. It's your host, Maria, and I'm here with my girls. Everyone, go ahead and introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Jossie.
I'm Destiny.
I'm Camille.
Thank you guys for being here. I'm so happy to have you guys as my first guests for the first episode. And today we're just going to be talking about different things, and actually, our main point is going to be our unpopular opinions. So, I would just like you guys to tell me how's your day going.
My day's going well. We started the morning off with some brunch and then we watched Quinny do her panel discussion and she did really good. We were all proud of her. And it was just nice to see all the new students coming in. And yeah, we went to a little shopping, did a little shopping, and now we're just having this talk with you guys.
Yeah, the day's going pretty good. Pretty chill. The weather is not that good though. Like it gives like go to bed, go to sleep, but that's okay.
Yeah, it's been a good day. Woke up pretty late. We was up around 10-ish. So today's been pretty good. The weather does give nap time weather, but we're excited for this talk.
Yes, my day was pretty chill as well. I had the panel discussion, like you just said, for Acceptance Students Day, and that was good. I was a little nervous at first, but it went well. And then here we are filming the first episode of this. Don't mind us passing around the mics because it's been a little rough. We've been having a little technical difficulties, but we're going to push through and get this episode out there. So, for our first unpopular opinion, mine says, just because my friend hates someone doesn't mean I have to hate them as well.
That's your unpopular opinion.
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah. I feel like, especially in high school, I used to do this a lot. It's like if you don't like someone, it's like, okay, the whole group doesn't like the person. But just because you have your ups and downs with somebody doesn't mean I have to have the same ups and downs with the person. Like, they have to have done something to me personally for me to feel like, okay, I can't, you know, like loyalty is important, but I'm not going to hate them just because you hate them as well. Yeah.
Um, I'm gonna go in the other direction.
Okay.
Because I do believe that loyalty comes 1st.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I feel like if I have a friend, like a close friend, and I met like their friend through my close friend.
Yeah.
If my close friend starts being friends with them, I feel like why would I continue being friends with them? I just feel like it's a little weird because like I met you through my friend.
Yeah.
So like if they're not talking anymore, it's like do we really got anything to talk about because I only know you through my friend?
I
Like,
feel like if we like formed a relationship, even if I met you through my friend, I feel like I still could continue having a relationship with the person because it goes back to everything being spiritual for me. Because you don't know why somebody was put in your life, or you don't know why you met that person, even if it's through another person. So it's like there is no reason for me to stop being friends with you. I mean, we could still be cordial. Like if you don't want to be friends, that's okay. But like I feel like there's no reason for me to stop hating you. I mean, if what you did to my friend was really bad, it's like okay, I don't think that's right. I feel like that might be a reason. When it's like okay, you really did that person dirty, and I don't think you're the type of person I want in my life. Like if you have really bad morals, it's like okay, I don't think that's the type of person I want to surround myself with. But if you never did anything and you guys just fell off or anything like that, I feel like there's no reason for me to stop being friends with you.
I feel like it
Yeah.
also agreeing with you also depends on what the situation was
Yeah.
that made y'all stop being friends.
Mhm.
I could go. I see why this is an popular opinion because I don't agree. I actually think that is very weird. For me, it's just like, okay, how comfortable are they with you? Because like I feel like they'll talk about whatever like happened. You see what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, so then are you gonna tell me what happened? Do you see what I'm saying? It gives like conflict of interest, kind of. So I disagree.
I'll say I kind of disagree also because it's like if that's your friend and you know they don't like each other, like they're gonna feel comfortable talking about kind of what Mill said. Like
Yeah.
they're gonna feel comfortable talking crap about you.
Yeah.
And then you're probably not gonna tell your friend because it's like you want to be both their friend.
Mhm.
So it's like now you're playing both sides, but you want peace.
Yeah.
And it's kind of weird because your friend might be like, oh, like you're playing both sides. So it just might make the friendship like just weird.
To me, it goes back to actually how close you guys are, because there is a type of friendship where we don't talk every day or we don't even hang out. Like I feel like I'm not just gonna text you and be like, okay, we're not friends because you're not friends with my friend anymore. Like we're still gonna follow each other on Instagram. Like, okay, since you guys disagree, do you feel like just because I stopped being friends with somebody and I unfollowed them, you guys are gonna unfollow them as well?
Um, I feel like it also goes back on loyalty because how I am, well, y'all know how I act. Like I'm very protective over the people I care about. So if I knew that they did something like like bad to you and it really hurt you,
Mm-hmm.
then yes, I'm going to follow suit.
So you're gonna unfollow.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For me, I don't see myself unfollowing somebody. Let me just be honest. But as far as like, okay, if we like probably all hung out together or something like that, and it's like we had numbers or something, I'm not about to be texting them and hanging out with them. Like I don't see that. But unfollow, I don't think I would even think about that. So
Yeah, I go on like what Mills was saying. Like I'm not gonna follow you. Like especially if we already don't talk, it's like it's just there. It's just sitting there. So it's not gonna do nothing if I do or don't.
Yeah, personally, I don't think I'm unfollowing you. I just don't see myself doing that. But I never been in a situation where I had to stop hanging out with someone that I used to hang out because they were friends with my friend. But I feel like that would be a really difficult situation. Personally, I don't think I would hang out with the person because it goes back to the closeness, and especially if we used to hang out as a group, and now I'm just hanging out with one person. I feel like that's like weird, or like it's the vibes are not even the same because it's like we used to be three people and now it's just two people. Of course, the other person's gonna feel like I'm talking about them or anything like that. So yeah, I agree when it comes to that. Like I don't think I would hang out with the person. That's why to me, like goes back to how close you guys were. If you guys were really close, then that's like a deep friendship. But if it was like a mutual friendship, not a mutual, but like what is it called, associate or someone that you just hang out with because your friend hangs out with, I feel like that's like different. But if we actually had a relationship, I think that's like different for me. Jossie, do you want to tell us what your unpopular opinion was?
Yes. So mine is talking stages do not have to be 5 to 6 months. Let's talk about it, guys. Because if you're talking to a person every day, I feel like at least by month two, you know if you want to date them or not.
Yeah.
Like you're talking all day, every day, especially at night, for like 1 to 2 months. You
Okay.
telling me in like 2 weeks you don't already know?
I think let's consider what she said. Let's hear the keyword she said. You're talking every day. You're talking day and night.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody, please consider the keywords that she said.
I think I'm the only one that would disagree. I think all of y'all would agree on that. I'm the only one I think that would disagree about that because we've had this conversation before.
What's shocking to me is Jossie changed her perspective on this because in the past you said you was with Camille on this with the whole 5 to 6.
She was.
No, she was. No, but she agreed
She
though.
agreed.
She agreed with Camille in the past. So now that she's saying once to month, it's shocking to me because I was really the one when we talked about it previously. I was really the one like by week by month two, like I already know, and then they was like, no, it's gonna have to take a little while.
Mm.
So I would say I agree with that because I'm also the type of person that's like if we talking every day about month two, I already know like you should already know if you want to be with the person or not. Like it, but some people got different morals and standards. But for me, month two is like where I'm like, okay, like where you want to go next with this?
So for me, absolutely not. And I see it, and I feel like, bro, month two, I definitely know if I want to be with them or not. I definitely know. But it's like, bro, you gotta take that extra precaution, and my extra precaution is 5 months. Yeah.
Wait, what happened to 8 months? It was 8
It
months.
was 8.
It was 8 months.
It was 8.
Okay, let me say it. So I think the max should be 8 months. Like, okay, I think it's a drag if you're going over 8 months because it's like, bro, at that point it's a whole year. Like, you should really be already in a relationship. But I feel like my minimum could really be like 4 months, 4 or 5 months, and I feel like that's good because people love to do stuff after that like 3 month period. That's when you really get the real them. So you gotta pass that like honeymoon phase type stuff.
Question though, how do you feel about doing the talking stage for 5 to 6 months, but still acting like y'all doing like relationship things without the title? Because some people they talk for months and they don't ever get to the girlfriend boyfriend title because they're doing relationship things in that talking stage.
See, what that gives is you're not ready for commitment. That's what that gives. I feel like I'll be taking the extra precaution because it's like I want to know the real you. Other people they be scared of commitment, so it's like they don't want to put a title on it because they don't want to be committed. Yeah.
See, like you just said, they're scared of commitment, but you just said by month two you already know.
I know.
But it sounds like you're the one scared of commitment if you don't want to commit in month 2 or 3, but you said that you already know.
Like,
Let's talk about it.
I'm tired of these bites. I feel like I just want to talk. Okay, so I feel like if it was real, okay, let me be honest. I think if I really like sit down, it's like, okay, yeah, like I'm really into it by month two, I wouldn't be against getting with somebody. I feel like it's probably something like, oh yeah, 2 months, you're not even, if they ask me, I will. I've done that before. So I'm not saying that I won't, but it's like, if it's not there yet, by month like 4 or 5, you should know. So it's like, after that, if we're not in a relationship, we know what it is, type stuff. So if it does happen before that, that's okay. I'm not against it. But like I feel like you should take that extra precaution if need be.
I hear you. I agree with the extra precaution because, like she said, people be acting different when they want you, but then when they get you, or when you guys continue talking, you just see a shift or something like that. I don't think it should take 5 to 6 months. I feel like even after my past, like,
Right.
sorry, y'all. I just, baby, we're not wasting time no more. That's what it
Yes,
is.
I don't like my time being wasted. Like, tell me what it is. What are we? What are we? Because are you talking to other people or not? Like, what are we doing?
We're
What are we
not
doing?
No, no, no. Let's really get into that because we're getting to like we're in our 20s,
Yeah,
bro. We're in our 20s. Like you should that it's time for games to be done with. Like,
yeah.
well, we're about to be 23, and
Not me.
22.
Her birthday.
My
Right,
birthday coming up,
right.
so it hurts. But she about to be 22. I'm about to be 23. Okay, and the games have to stop. The
Right.
games have to stop. Like just all I be asking, be honest.
Yeah,
If you feel like it's not going nowhere, say something. So then we can move accordingly.
yeah. Okay, since we're on the relationship topic, I just had a question for y'all. What if they told you guys that your type that you're pursuing is actually not supposed to be the person that you're gonna end up with?
See, I kind of already accepted that because I feel like all
Hmm.
my types, it clearly hasn't been working. But I just hope if it's not my type, I hope like I really love him. He really loves me.
Because clearly
Cause
it hasn't worked.
yeah, and that's like scary. Cause of course like they need to be attractive, but it's like if that's not it, then I don't know. I'll probably be single then. I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like attraction can change though. So I feel like your attraction could like mature. So like you know how like you like light skins, curly hair. So it could change. It could be like something else, but I don't think that means like they'll be ugly. Like I feel like, and I feel like that will come with time too. Like if you fall in love with somebody's personality and like their morals and the things like they do for you or that they like to do, it's like okay, well you're gonna be attracted to them and not like solely based on their looks. So more the soul type stuff.
And also, I feel like it grows on you. Like
Absolutely.
falling in love, like it's not a 1 day thing. It's not just the attraction thing. It's like you just see how the person is treating you, and it stops being about how they look, and it's truly about what's on the inside.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah. I feel like that's always been something that I've looked for. It's always been in the inside.
yeah,
But I always said like if you have an ugly inside, you're gonna have an ugly outside. Like there's no point to have a conversation with you
That's inner
if
beauty.
right if your morals are not straight.
Yeah.
So like yeah.
I feel like also to me, it's truly about what's on the inside because I've even seen an attractive person, but when I see the way they act, I feel like I'm like, yep, they're not cute anymore. It's just like, oof,
Mhm.
like that's not cute. Like now you're ugly to me
Mhm.
internally. So I feel like that's like a really important thing.
Like for me, it has to be both though. I'm sorry. Like first is attraction, and then I get to know you, and then that's when like the love and stuff starts. So
Yeah.
I just gotta have both. I'm
Like if you
sorry.
see someone cute, but then
I
the
get to know
way
them because I don't automatically be like I want to be with you.
I
I talk
know,
to them first and get to know them.
yeah, but I'm saying like let's say you see somebody cute in the cafeteria, but then they're being rude to a
Then
girl or
no.
something, then it's like, okay, yeah, I
Yeah.
already know the type of,
It's like
not truly know the type of person that you are, but it's just, it makes me unattracted.
yeah, it's like you cute, but I'm gonna see what you're about.
Right. Okay, Des, do you want to tell us what your unpopular opinion is?
Yeah. I seen this one and I was like, it'll be perfect because you just went through it. Social
Wow.
media is social media a waste of time?
Hmm, that is a good one. Wait, how is that an unpopular opinion?
Do you think social media is a waste of time?
That's like what you think. Yeah,
Or,
what do you think? So you think social media is
Mm,
or you just want to ask it as a question?
yeah, I was just asking like a question.
Personally, since I just went or came back from a 8 month social media break, I feel like it could be a distraction. I don't think it's a waste of time depending on how you use it. If you use it for leisure and like entertainment for a limited amount of time, I feel like that's good. I just feel like you should have discipline if you're going to be on social media. But it could become a waste of time if you're not disciplined. If you start procrastinating because you're scrolling, if you start putting things off because you want to be on Instagram because you want to scroll, if you start um, comparing yourself or just learning things that you're not supposed to be learning from social media, I think it could be a waste of time. But if you're promoting your business on there, using it for leisure here and there, and actually not spending hours and hours just scrolling, doing nothing, spending money like I used to be, I feel like it shouldn't be a bad thing. But I feel like it's more of, oh, that's a hard one. It could be a bad thing though,
Mhm.
because literally for looking for cute outfits, for looking for places to go, we go to social media. We're like, okay,
Mhm.
let me see how this looks. So let me see what I'm gonna
Right.
get myself into. So I feel like it's like a 50-50 thing, but I spent my time wisely when I was off. So I feel like it is a waste of time because I could live without it. That's why.
I feel like being that most of us grew up in a generation where we didn't even have social media, I feel like I know the benefits of both. Um, like I know to go outside and like take a walk and stuff without the social media stuff. So like I feel like if I wanted to, I could. Um, yeah, but I feel like it's also like I feel like it's also helpful because like people don't got time to go to the mall and stuff, so they find outfits online and stuff, or they're trying to find like jobs and stuff. They look on social media, so I feel like it could be helpful. It can be go both ways.
It's a huge waste of time. Um, honestly, I think it does more harm than good, but we love things that's not good for us. So it's like, especially when you get addicted to it, you're into it, you're locked in, and it's very hard to detach yourself. So for me personally, yes, it's definitely a waste of time.
I feel like personally it's not a waste of time because I get the stuff I need to get done and then like I just go on maybe at night or like during the day if I have nothing to do. Or like if you're an influencer, like that's not a waste of time. Like you're making money, you're doing what you gotta do. So
Yeah.
it's like it depends on like how much time you're putting into it and like are you prioritizing that over the things you need to do.
Yeah.
So, cause me, I don't go to Google no more. I go to like TikTok,
Right.
find stuff I need to figure out, and it's just helpful. And it's like a video, so you can actually see how to do stuff
Hmm.
compared to Google. So,
I definitely feel like it's made our life difficult. I mean, it's made our lives easier, but it has its damage as well. So I feel like it's just being mindful and, like you said, prioritizing your priorities, and that just being like a side thing that you could be like, okay, let me make money if you're actually not an influencer, because that's people's jobs. But I feel like even if it is your job, like I feel like you're spending more hours than a regular 9 to 5. Like I feel like people be in, like, because you're your own manager and your own boss, so you have to actually put in more hours than a person who's actually working for a company. So I feel like it could be too much for them, because I do watch influencers and stuff like that and YouTubers streaming their videos, and they're actually like, this is even a lot harder than a regular 9 to 5. So, yeah.
Kind of going off of what Jossie said. See, the thing is that not everybody does that. And the more people that we have on social media are mostly like people who are in their early to late teens. So it's like they're definitely not prioritizing the things that they have to do. So it's like, yes, you do have like an influx of people who like, okay, yeah, I'm going to prioritize the things that I need to do. But a lot of people aren't. So it definitely does more harm, I feel like. Because it's like, okay, them kids, they not doing what they need to do if they're scrolling or, you know, being on social media a lot more than what they should be. So it's like, you gotta have a balance, of course, but I feel like more people definitely be on it more than what they should be, especially when they need to be getting stuff done, because it's easy to just scroll. Oh, my unpopular opinion. Okay, I don't think I'll say my vows at my wedding.
Can I go first? Oh my gosh, I'm so
Uh-uh.
excited for this one, because recently I feel like, actually last week, I feel like I just want to do it between me and my husband. You want to give her the mic real quick so we could, like, because I feel like it's actually about to be a thing. Because I don't know, like I feel like one, it might be a lot that I want to say, and then two, it's just like more intimate if it's just you and him. But also, I see why it's good to do in front of people.
Hmm.
But again, if I go back to how like the whole marriage culture is, like I feel like there's some things you're saying between, like, all three of you, like you and your spouse, and then the pastor is like telling you, or whoever that is telling you to say certain things. So I feel like that is like a good promise to make, because like between all, like, you, your spouse, and God, it's like,
Mm-hmm.
so death do us apart,
Yeah.
come what may, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But people gotta hear it sometimes, because people just
I
be
see it.
acting dumb. So it's like, bro, like you said this in front of everyone. But
Mm-hmm.
again, I see how intimate and beautiful it is
Yeah.
to just have the two of y'all
Mm-hmm.
do it, like in the morning
Yeah.
over like some tea or
That's what
something.
I was saying. Like, I feel like, first of all, I want us to have that moments where it's like, bro, we could take our time. We could, just go through the emotions, cry if we need to, like, just sit there, really have a good talk and good conversation about, like, the things, whatever, the vows. So I feel like doing that in front of everybody, not even the embarrassment, but it's just like, bro, like, I just want to have that moment with my man. Yeah.
I feel like I never really thought about that, like that deep, like marriage. I mean, I know I'm gonna get married, but like if I want to have the vows in front of people or not. But now, like hearing you guys' responses, I think I'll do it privately because I feel like we could really soak in the moment and like no distractions from the people and really like cry or like hug, do whatever like privately. So maybe privately I'll do it.
Um, with like thinking about future wedding plans, I've always in my notes it's always been said that I wanted to do letters to each other. So the thought process has definitely been there. So I wouldn't mind it. I just feel like because like we were like I grew up around like traditional weddings where like it was like you had to. But I feel like now like you're able to do whatever you want to do. So I feel like I would definitely do that, or even like write letters to each other and then give it to each other in the morning. Read it before everybody comes into the room. To get your makeup done, all that stuff. So I feel like it'll definitely be some type of intimate moment before everything else.
Yeah.
It's just be too busy though. Like if I think about how weddings are, like I'm just even thinking like in the morning, I'm not even gonna have time to like see him and actually us talk about that, or like go through the vows and it'd be too much. But I've went to a lot of weddings, and there is no time for that. Like literally, we're waking up at 4 a.m. to get our makeup and hair done. So what time are you actually gonna sit down?
I wrote it in my actual thing. It's see what I put is like after the ceremony. What? That's what I said after the
Wow.
ceremony. Like go privately.
Like after church,
Yeah.
after you're married.
Mhm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, we gotta find time in the morning.
I don't think that's what I thought about.
We gotta find time.
That kind of reminds me of the hand holding thing, like you
Yeah.
wanted to do.
So you're
That
still
kind of
gonna
reminds
do
me of
that?
that. I don't think I'm doing
Oh,
that.
I want to do that. I want to do that. I want to do that.
Hmm.
But yeah, vows. Like I feel like I'm changing. Like we're definitely gonna do the one with the pastor and everything in front of everyone, like the Bible one where you're saying like the
Right.
promises or the
Definitely.
covenant between you and God. But the intimate vows, like what I actually want to say, because I feel like it could even be longer. So I feel like me and him
Hmm.
could do that separately. We could just have pictures. We don't even have to have a video of that.
Hmm.
But yeah,
I have another unpopular opinion, kind of going off of like the marriage stuff.
okay.
See, I thought about this the other day, and it might sound off, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Not traditional at all. But I feel like I would want my mom to walk me down the aisle.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's my
Okay.
unpopular. Cause I feel like, bro, you know, you want your dad there, or
Yeah.
whatever. But I feel like if anything, I'll have them both
Yeah.
type stuff. Yeah.
I feel like for me, like my brothers really meant a lot to me, and like all of that. So this is also an unpopular opinion. It's not traditional at all. I want my brothers to be the ones bringing me into my reception, because my dad's gonna do it in the morning and my brothers could do it for the reception. That's
Mm,
how I want mine to be.
I feel like I can get down with that. I feel like it doesn't even have to be like your dad. I feel like it can be anybody that means a lot to you. Because I feel
Mhm.
like and somebody walking you down the aisle, I feel like my uncle and my dad is definitely competing for that role because my uncle is like a second dad to
Our
me.
uncle,
Yeah.
we love that uncle.
Yeah, my uncle of mine, he's like a second dad to me. So I feel like it it definitely will cause some conflict in the family and my dad might feel some type of way, but if I feel like my uncle is better for that role and then he can walk me into the reception, then that can work. But I feel like
Yeah,
there's definitely two people competing for that
yeah,
role. So I feel like I can definitely get down with that.
yeah.
Yeah, I haven't thought that far, like at all. Like,
Justice not
dang.
there yet.
Yeah, I'm not there yet, but I also think I'll do my mom because she just the only person that really since day one. Obviously, she
Mhm.
birthed me, so she's
Yeah,
really always forever gonna be there. So
yeah.
I feel like I want somebody that's like never gonna leave, never gonna hurt me, has my best interest. Like, yeah.
Oh, Mama V, I just already see her pouring, crying.
Bro, my mom will really make us break down in the middle of the aisle. That's the thing. But I feel like, bro, like she's been a single mom. Like she's really the one that raised me. Like for real, for real. Like that's number one, day one. So it's like I feel like I would love to have her, Mr. Rick on one side, her on the other side, type stuff.
I could see it. I know she about to just be tearing up watching this too. But those were our unpopular opinions. I thank you guys for tuning in into the first episode of FruitFul Talks, and thank you guys for being here, girls.
Yeah.
I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye. I had been off social media for 8 months. The hardest thing ever. Like people always ask me, was it so hard? I was addicted to scrolling. Like I was sleeping 9 to 10 hours a night.